Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Hello, audio good? Mic check, mic check. Hello, audio good? Mic check, mic check. Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coldburger00X, and we are finally here. We are at the Super Bowl, and we are facing off against the Minnesota Vikings. If you guys didn't watch the last video, I recommend you guys go see that. Just to give a nice little recap. We beat the Jaguars 27-20. It's a tough game. It was a rough game. It was long. It was hard. It looked like Minnesota was in a battle themselves against the Rams. So this should be a banger. This should definitely be a banger. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. And let's see if we can pull it off. What do you guys think the score is going to be? I predict maybe 30-17 us. I feel like we have to score about 27. We're averaging, just in the two playoff games we played, we're averaging 40 points, about 41 points a game, and then they're averaging 27. So versus the 4 playoff games that they played. But I'm excited, man. I'm pumped. Let's see if we can get a dub here. You know what I'm saying? And then after this,
hello everybody,
we can start the NBA 2K.
And this is Super Bowl Sunday on E.
Now we're gonna skip all this.
Much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome
It ain't
all
no
of you to our
snow.
exclusive coverage of the National Football
Oh yeah, I
League
like
on
this. It's
EA
good weather.
Tonight it's all
Decent
on the
win
line.
too.
We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
Oh
After
yeah.
all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55.
Let me know what y'all think is gonna be the score.
Taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
They definitely want to run the ball for sure. Oops. They could come out and play action.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
I don't like that.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I don't like that.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing,
I'm gonna probably try to spread us out, run the ball. You're pretty much probably gonna do what we're gonna do, honestly. Oh yeah, that's a sack. Oh, how's he still up? Let's go. We likes that.
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Yeah, we're not gonna play around. And I don't see
against them as this game goes on. I'm gonna hit him with a screen soon.
Cousins taking off and running at all.
3rd and long for Cousins.
Oh, that's fumble. That's us. I like it. Alright, so we're going to go in shotgun formation, but we're running this. As much as I would like to pass, we're running this route.
He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it
I
up.
might need to change the contrast on my TV.
10 now to the 9. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
So we're gonna go halfback draw here.
Run there, and now they can start to smell that.
They might send some pressure. We'll let that pressure, that initial wave come at us. We should be able to sneak right in there. Dude, I'm not liking this at all. Might have to change the contrast on my TV.
After a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot, but the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2 plays.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Let's go. Already on the board.
Bengals with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front.
Yeah, we're going to pause it here for a quick second, because I need to change the picture. Real quick. Alright. Everything should be back to normal now.
That has to feel great for the entire organization.
Hopefully.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And
man, are they going to go pass happy? I got a feeling they're going to run this ball. They want to probably spread us out.
We'll see what they do here this go around.
Run it, get Dalvin Cook a little bit more open space.
Turning it over, the other team takes it
But
down.
I believe in our front 4.
That can be a deflator for
No, they're passing.
Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Let's go.
We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
And they probably think they can do that because of what happened to us last week with the Jags.
It's been quite the evolution for Stephon Diggs because when he came out of high school,
But nah,
many
we
thought
make
he was
adjustments
a top
out here.
prospect going into college football. Didn't have quite the career that was expected. And actually got drafted lower than
Definitely make
many
adjustments
people
out here.
But boys,
So we're back in the same coverage as
now
before.
while he's in Minnesota.
On second down.
Let's go.
And he stopped immediately there.
Nah.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate down
Drop back in the zone here.
In fact, before the game, he was talking to
Try
us
to
and he's
blanket
like,
everything.
Hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And complete right side.
Let's go.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there.
30-17.
You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion.
Oh,
what you're counting on
we out.
is your
We
back
out.
to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24
I need
yards.
better lighting.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So here's
Something I could buy too for that.
1st and 10
Alright,
at
so
their 36
they're coming up.
line.
We're actually going to change this.
To throw here, Dalton. That's complete to John Ross.
Right on the break, too.
It's across midfield and inside the 45.
We got to resign John Ross. I don't know if we did or not, honestly. Because he denied the contract the first time, talking about the length was good, but the money wasn't right. Hopefully we'll have another chance to give him a little bit more money.
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year.
Oh,
always
yeah.
added a little bit more to his game, got stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been
Hey, I thought
there.
Mixon was
He's
out.
going to get this inside the 30. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
Well, after those plays, the offense coordinator has to feel like he has balance in his favor. Threw it, then ran it, both for nice chunks of yardage. Now he feels like he's got things going in his direction, but the defensive coordinator, his guys are off balance a little bit. How does he set up, and what does he plan for in the next play? Is there a tendency there to lock
that was a big hit.
and maybe set his defensive call?
You don't like them type of hits.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now.
And he'll take this
Too easy.
for a Bengal TD.
Let's go.
Jay Green,
I don't know what kind of dance that was, but hey, I'll take it.
and the Bengals add on to their lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Extra point splits the uprights.
All right, hang on, cause on my screen I'm not feeling the hopefully that helps.
And it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a
All right,
Bengals
looks
score.
a lot better.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Already down 2
But
touchdowns
you know how
here
these
in the
playoff
first half.
games
This
go
becomes
for
a
me, you know
pretty
what I'm saying?
important
I'm
drive,
not
doesn't it?
It certainly
making no
does, and
predictions
a lot of
just
teams
yet.
Script plays, we know that, right? They have a script to start
They
the
jumping
ball
off
game.
sides.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
False start.
Down 2
Offense.
touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense
Still
on this
first down.
drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Honestly, they need to go back to their bread and butter, which is the run game. I'm gonna flip this real quick.
Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Curtis.
Holding?
Holding. Offense.
Oh yeah.
So a decent gain,
Still
but all
first
for
down.
naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I honestly should have put the camera on the other side, but we are Gucci.
Cook following the penalty. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
Not liking that.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive
Cousins
line.
did kind of shows a little bit more ability if he wanted to take off, so we're going to go ahead and set the spy just in case.
Cousins from the gun on third. And that is
So yeah,
incomplete.
that's why I said the
I
spy.
think the punter might start to get
Because
into
that
a
last
pretty
one, it
good
looked like he
rhythm
wanted
if
to
he
take
keeps
off. So the
opportunities.
spy there and a
But that's the
pretty
last
fast
thing his team wants
linebacker.
to have happen, right? The last thing
He'll
you
get
want to
Hulk.
see is your punter
And he had
doing
nothing,
pretty
so.
good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to
I'm
start
liking
this.
this.
That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the
As
books
long
as
we
a
have no
53-yard
hiccups,
punt.
we
And
throw the ball
offense will
away.
take over with a new set of downs.
When it needs to be thrown away, we should be fine.
The offensive unit back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going.
Man, this
2
formation
drives, 2
almost cost us the
touchdowns.
game last time.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But I think a Bengal player
Dude, and
was
I
able
be
to get
hitting.
there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
I hit
the ball gets away
the
from
button
him.
to flick it.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
That was
In
really
this
good
case,
containment
though,
by
the
them.
teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He may try and run for this. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth
He
down.
covered that comeback, and we had AJ on the streak. AJ would have been Gucci.
Responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the
Oh
quarterback.
yeah.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the
yeah.
front seven can get him down.
You gotta send the blitz. You got to.
And now out comes Minnesota. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to
Got
ensure
to.
that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field.
Got to. Let's go.
The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your
This is
punter
not
an
looking
assist on
good
that
for
one.
him.
Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner.
This is not
was
looking
all
good
set up
for
by a
him.
Great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never
What is
happens.
he doing?
So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10.
I said
at their own
30-17,
25-yard
man.
line.
It's already 16-0.
The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. Oh, that's
Oh,
just
Gio's
not
out.
fair, and now
Gio's
over
out.
the line.
Gio's out. He's gone. He's gone. Ah, we didn't tiptoe, man.
Down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 64 yards.
I can smell Super Bowl victory already.
Big runs like that.
I love
When
it.
you see runs like that broken off, you
I
know
love
this is a
it.
team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together,
Good
had
stuff.
a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is.
Still get
And
the
really,
first
a
without
lot of
getting the
time, they have
touch.
to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends.
Ah,
they're
you gotta
like in a
contain
splinter
that block.
stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
AJ might have this. But I do like Eifert.
Dalton. Forced out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Kind of play that conservative, but I will take it. I really don't want to force it.
He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to.
So we're up 19-0. I mean, a touchdown here, they could honestly be right back in it with a touchdown.
And now out comes Minnesota. And last time
The thing is, we got a lot of pressure on them right now.
That is just one of those oddities
To score to get some type of points. Oh, they got to get some type of points, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown.
And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
Before it juices up the defense.
Like I said, I trust our front four.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And
I know when I was a kid, I always
with
got
us
real
having the
excited when I
ability
saw those lateral type
to trust our
runs.
front four,
Best backs that made it
put a lot
happen,
more guys
put a
back
foot
in
the ground and
coverage.
just go. That didn't happen there.
You
That
don't
ball got
have
swallowed up.
Thien and Diggs beating us over the top. Now look at that. That was only, what, a 3-man rush?
Give him
4?
2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it
3-man rush. And we got pressure like that. So, yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to
They
force
haven't
it in
been on
there
the other side of the
down.
field
There's
yet.
a time to force it. He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to
good
remember,
stuff.
they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
He got to break away on that. He's to the house.
5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Brandon, all things considered,
He is
they have
to
to
the
feel
house.
pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Dalton. The Vikings
That shouldn't happen.
They get there for the sack.
That
Emerson
shouldn't
Griffin
happen.
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. It'll be a
How does he not fumble?
51-yard punt that time.
'Cause he
And the
got
Vikings will take over here,
destroyed.
1st and 10. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in
send a
basketball,
little
just a
heat.
shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more
Feel the
comfortable.
run
I
coming.
agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. Now Cousins. Throw left side complete to
Order.
Short. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left
Still
side of the
second down.
line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34.
That's like, what, 39?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
Everybody just man up on this play.
Anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Play fake, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Don't lap in there. So they do not get on the other hash or other side of the field.
Play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones
looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield strike.
Wow, he ran that like a book.
In the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. That'll bring up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Again, this is Cook. And that play went absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And that is incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every
They have not crossed the 50 yet.
Defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown,
why would you run it out?
The good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Very good return that
Why would you run that out?
18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. All right, let's focus now on Giovanni Bernard. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
21.5 carries per game,
time, and they're set up
per
with
yards,
a
I should
2nd and
say.
1.
AJ on a streak.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I like that. We could have took off and ran for it, but
it'll be good for a 1st down.
I didn't want to risk the biscuit.
Together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because with their this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Man, we get some good blocking here.
On that play.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon.
Let's go.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken
I like it, though.
down. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance.
Ross or Green might be open on this.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here you go, 368.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green.
Oh, I thought
second catch of the
dropped
Super Bowl,
that.
it's good enough for a
I was
first
about to
down.
be like, yo.
You're going to blitz. Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that
Like,
is
what
less than
are you
ideal.
doing?
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Flush to his right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but real
That
difficult
was
to hold
risky,
on to
but
because
not
it was contested
risky.
all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We'll run it here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in
So
the
we gotta pass
backfield.
it.
It'll be a loss of a
don't
yard,
turn it over.
and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, rolling the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. I'm have to think about some.
Let's go.
Bengals touchdown.
They left they safety on the island on that.
From 19 yards away. And the Bengals
I likes that.
The try here for the extra point.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
They definitely got to score here because,
at least need a field goal
yeah, I
out
get
of
the
this
ball
drive,
back
but
a
they're
half.
down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't
And
they?
like, it might get ugly at this
you
point.
know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
Us being able to shut down the run game.
Passing situation.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh,
And he's
my
got
goodness.
Covered off. And they nearly get
Found a
this
soft
all the
spot in
way
the
to
zone.
midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
They was here before.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them
They
loosened
have
up
been
and
here
moving.
before.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
We're sending the blitz. I mean, if they score here, they score here, or get big yards, they do.
Back to Orlando
But
to check in
we're
with
sending the
Jonathan
blitz.
Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To throw, Cousins.
That should have been mine. Oh my goodness.
Nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down
That was
again. Cousins
Dude.
now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this
That should have
first
been
half,
pick
but he's got a
6.
first down here. Now Cousins. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
He literally ran right past the ball.
Game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot
Literally
of
ran right past it.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well.
Didn't even make a play.
He's got to throw it better.
He was like, I'm about to make a play. Nah, coach.
Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he'll be
Let's
taken
go.
down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throwing for his running back, he's got him complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage, that's it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
You know what, we'll actually let you go ahead and use the time, honestly. I mean, we're up 26 to 3, be up 23 points.
By all means.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
"13 seconds.
See, the screenplays really
as they come up
don't
on first
work.
down.
Madden, for real.
First and 10 for Dalton. On the screen, Bernard. And he got blown up on that play. Back
We're just going to the half.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll
I'm
be
comfortable with our lead.
So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation.
Right.
And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to
Halftime
Brandon
report,
Dunn
huh?
and
Okay.
Charles Davis.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin
We're going to
quarter
our
number
bread and
3.
butter run
They
play
built
here.
a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to
This
add
should
on
give us
to it.
all the
And what I'm
yardage.
thinking is that the
I definitely need to upgrade the offensive line, man. This offensive line has done really good.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
I thought we can truck them.
Guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see
Truth
them
be
when we
told,
kick it off in the second half.
they was
See how they
playing
handle
ass
any
too.
adjustments that might be made defensively.
Truth be
Second and
told,
7
that's
now from
what
the
it
28.
was not to be.
Again, it's Mixon. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now, the Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5
right
to
up the
this
gut.
point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Dalton. And Eifert has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of
Gotta get out there a little bit faster, man. That could have been a first easily. Easily a first down.
The top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Try this play action.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
I think this play got stopped last time.
Will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now the Bengals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And able to find Green.
Let's go.
He'll go down, but not before getting this
Perfectly
inside
timed.
the 30. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Go, go, go.
Whoosh.
Let's go!
A great effort there.
I love it.
Out of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals
I
just
love
continue
it.
to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Yo, I thought this game was going to be a lot tougher. The Jags was
That's fielded in the
super
end zone.
tough.
And no run
The
back
Jags
here.
was
This will be a
super tough.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Like, honestly, no cap. Like, the Jags felt more like a Super Bowl
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
than facing Minnesota right now.
In the first half, you're scripting.
And got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays, no matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him,
if he's passing, he might get this baby out quick. Sending everybody. Yeah, we was sending. We was screaming.
Trying to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We were
I know coaches tell us
screaming.
all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing
They
them.
might fake this. I'm not going. And he missed it.
Off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end.
This is doom.
All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need
Man,
a little
oh,
luck.
man.
And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Dude, we about to have 2 running backs, possibly over 100.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Dalton. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back.
Let's go, Gio.
Play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Dalton now to pass. Oh, it's incomplete.
Jeez,
That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held
he was
on.
lurking.
Instead, it's second down.
And
Oh
that's
my
when he's got to
goodness,
be
he was
happy to have
lurking.
back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Man.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there.
Just gonna give it to our fullback, see if we can punch it in
no
with
one
him.
likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the Bengals on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn the power game to try to get in.
He almost had it.
To the goal line, but not quite in.
He almost had it.
This
He almost had a big
defense
fella.
bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone?
I mean, we honestly probably could have like QB sneaker or went for it, honestly, but I ain't trying to give them no type of momentum or nothing at all.
And he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this. Make sure we get some
having no type of
Cousins
momentum.
and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Got it.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed,
What?
Here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation
BS.
because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A
Heard
solid
like a
run on first down.
beep
Gain of
noise.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor.
Go with the
of a big
mid
second
blitz.
half.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Screaming.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like
Get that pressure on the quarterback, man. That throws that timing off in his head.
He'll field this at the 5. So a change of possession here on the punt. Getting ready to go again. Here's Andy Dalton marching back onto the field. And we'll see if he opts for a heavier dose of running plays, because running is where they've had more success than in the passing game.
And the way they've spread it around to different people running it as well. It's not just been one principal guy who's carried the thing and moved the game forward for them.
Let's
Whoever's
go.
touched it has given them good yardage. I think he's going to
Shoot, we might be able to get Walton at it. We might have another
And a team effort, and they're winning on the scoreboard.
On any explosive
running
you can
back
almost feel the ground
at 100.
shaking, and that's from the offensive line.
I think we did that 3 videos, 2, 3 videos ago. Yeah, 3 videos ago. All 3 of my running backs was over 100.
So you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now Walton into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
You can try.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Walton is
and go
a
get the 1st down.
beast.
That's exactly what they did.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a carry for Walton. And he's going to get stopped
that was a big
quickly.
hit.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Passing, it's Dalton. Now he's flushed out left, and he's taken down.
I had my fullback too. I had my fullback. That was my fault. That was my fault.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Dude, this is bump around on Ross.
From midfield here, Dalton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and the usual.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this
we're
is a
sending the heat.
blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter.
I mean, we're
Very
blitzing.
one-sided affair.
And Kirk Cousins has definitely
and the
shown that he
Vikings
can't
with a
handle the
1st
heat.
and 10 at the 20. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Should be on running
After the
again.
loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Stop it.
2nd down, Cousins. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
All right, we're dropping everybody back in coverage.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Ah, yeah, when the front 4 can get all the pressure.
And this is going to be
He hit his
incomplete.
lineman in the back.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue.
Would have been interesting to see how he would have played against the Rams. I honestly don't see how this team beats the Rams.
This has been a tough game. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
That's how you know it was a fluke. I mean, that game went to
Cincinnati
OT.
now ready to take the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday, which was also very impressive. But this
Very
game,
dominant.
How they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Over here.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Going up top. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Jeez, oh, Pizza, they wanted that so bad.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Man, we held him to 29 rushing yards. That's crazy.
Like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football?
Oh, I thought that was a pick. Come on, man. I gotta give me them. Gotta give me them.
Takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He started out having some troubles back in the 1st half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter.
Put the wood on.
Find their way open.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Ryan Quigley now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because...
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Well, I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing... not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ross. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Dalton here from the gun. Green's got it over the middle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The connection since 2011. Dalton to Green for a Bengal 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you
really
don't
playing bumper around coverage right now, because somebody's about to
usually
get
happen.
toasted.
It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Airing one out for Boyd. Oh, is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Tyler Boyd didn't play the ball, man.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're
he was
right
there.
you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, we blew that up.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Well, we definitely got this game won. I mean, unless they score super quick and then a turnover or something like that.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And he comes back with one
complete. Kept him in bounds.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he finds Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Just hitting them early. That's
tough to play zone defense when they can just
we all dropping back
right
in
there in
zone.
front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk
probably
about
gonna run
finding
in
a
here,
soft
which
spot.
I don't.
Defensively,
Well, I
how do
know.
you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into.
some
That's what we
quick
call
little hitters,
not
man.
taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy
We
cutting
blitzing.
that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Cousins again. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A first down for Minnesota.
Shit,
Cousins
blitzing in.
finding Thielen.
This has to go down as one of the simpler
I like
routes
it.
in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Give me that, man. Give me that. Give me
Stephon
that.
Diggs, his intended receiver. And now
Come
it's
on.
2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've
You
got
gotta
the
give me
ball,
those.
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the
I don't
lanes
like the
develop.
look of
I feel like
this.
he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
Cousins the thrower. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Carlos Dunlap bringing the
three
pressure
of them
again,
things.
and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Dude.
And a
He get
little
it
bit
back.
of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try.
Oh, they're actually
This
kicking
will
the
be,
field goal.
let's see, 38 yards
Okay.
out. And
I would've thought they
Lambo
would try to
will
go
put this
for it,
one through,
but
and that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on
Holding.
special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Holding.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's gonna cause some BS.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do
At least
a lot
we
in
worn
college.
down the
So
2-minute
it's a
warning,
constant
so
struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Again, it's Mixon. And able to break one.
Oh, what a fight.
Brought down, but a nice little gain. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be third down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's
even
one
if
of
we
them,
don't get a first
and they really
down,
embrace him.
and it'll go down in about, what, 37 seconds?
On third down, it's Walton. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line.
And we are the Super Bowl champions, baby. Let's go.
Offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Victory formation, and we did it, boys and girls.
Giving you the Super Bowl title. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no.
Who y'all think is the MVP? I'm gonna say Dunlap.
I don't know how there can be.
Defensively,
the journey to get to this game is incredible, and then to finally
offensively,
break through and win it.
and he don't look really good besides the 2 picks.
This game alone,
he played an efficient game.
going on. That's just got to be absolutely
Well,
amazing.
offense is either got to go Gio or Mixon.
Forever.
But who knows? Who knows? Man, I thought this game was gonna be a lot tougher. You know, I said we was gonna score. I thought it was gonna be 30-17. It was 36-6.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year.
Yep.
Holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's
Carlos
been for
Dunlap,
us as
Super
well
Bowl
here in the
MVP.
booth.
Four of
For
them
Charles
things.
Davis and
Broke
our
the
entire
record.
crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Like it. Let's go. Love to see it, boys and girls. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the stats real quick. So Kirk Cousins was 62% complete. Our QB rating, no, with 69. Don't play with it, man. Ooh, excuse me, it is super late, me recording. Dalton easily would have had like 100 something without the 2 picks. He was 11 for 21. Kirk Cousins 13 for 29. Passing yards, Dalton really didn't have to pass the rock for real. Rushing, I mean, you already know. Mixon dominated on the ground. Bernard dominated on the ground. Walton, if we would have started playing him towards the third, he probably easily could have had 100 or close to it, dang near. Receiving, AJ Green with 4 of them things. Thienen with 3, Rudolph with 3, Ross had 3, Dalvin Cook had 3, Stephon Diggs 2, Eifert 2, DeMont Mebane had 1. But yeah, I mean, that's it. We Super Bowl champions, baby. Love it. Love it. Now we got the upgrades for our right end. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade his run stopper ability because even though we can't stop the run very well, we want to make sure we get them traits up even more. Oh, wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one on that. So I guess they automatically sign contract extended for Marvin Lewis. Okay. I'll probably do a little bit of this on stream. So weekly awards: Joe Mixon, Carlos Dunlap. He had 8 tackles, 4 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Joe Mixon, you know what I'm saying, he did his thing. 19 carries, 131 yards, 6.9 rush average, and he had 2 rushing TDs. He did his thing. Alright. So we're gonna go into player negotiations real quick. So yeah, I want John Ross back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he said the contract, was cool. Let's see if he take it. So that's do we franchise tag John Ross? Alright. Like we might lose some guys to free agency. Alright, so we got what you call it? Alright, cool. Because it's hard to replace that speed. So we franchise tag. Can't put it on. So hopefully we can sign him back in free agency. Otherwise we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Man, that's all I got. That's all I got. Ooh, Christian McCaffrey out there. Damn, can't. Man. That's some good free agents. What's your stats though? What's your stats looking like? He ain't a good lead blocker though. Jeez, oh peaceful. Yeah, man, I got a better chance going into the draft. Man, I got a better chance in the draft. He 32 years old. I ain't trying to spend that type of cheese on him. Yeah, I might just have to go to the draft for my guys. Yeah, it might be draft. Yeah, like we getting our boys in the draft. Like we getting our guys in the draft. Yeah, he wasn't feeling that. Alright, so we need to go ahead and look at some free safeties. I ain't looked at none. big free safety too. 6 foot, 6'1". Just that hybrid. Oof. Them stats, boo boo. Center we good at. Alright. Let's look at the team real quick. Man, that don't look bad. We just gotta get this offensive line a little bit better, man. Just a little bit better. So we need a safety for sure. Let me use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Alright, so we need a safety for sure. Corner, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to get corners, safety in the draft. A punter. And if Baltimore get him, yo, that's gonna be ugly. Wow, Cam Newton to Chicago. Ain't nobody else want Cam, huh? Sean Williams went to Seattle. It's a really good pickup for him. It's a really good pickup for them. Well, there's nobody I can sign, so I'm not gonna stress about it too much. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the left guard position. Let's look at some corners. He's 5'10", 209. Hefty corner for sure. 6 foot. Matter to me. So, third rounder. I can't even look up nobody else. I think this is the last scout week. So we'll look at some defensive tackles. At 6'6", 317. Yes, sir. Oh, no, sir. Jeez, oh, peasel. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. Really no point Stephen Janikowski's out there, but we already got our guy. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start the draft. So I'll just go ahead and do this. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so our main need.
The Lions are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock.
Yeah, we gotta take him if he comes to us.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
We have to. And then I think we take a left guard. Or a left tackle.
The Browns are now on the clock.
So let's hope that he's there.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
No. We need our free safety.
The Titans are now on the clock.
They said I reached. But I need it. I highly doubt the left tackle will be there. Somebody got the left guard. Yeah, I gotta snag up the guys that I need.
The Titans are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock.
All right. it's getting rough out here, man. All right. Yeah, then we go with the other
The Titans are now on the clock.
free safety.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
All right.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Ugh.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Yeah, that part just go with the guys I was looking at. mm. 6'7", 316.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Okay, okay, okay.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
6'2", 307. Short stock here. Yeah, that's a pretty good size.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Alright, then we'll just go ahead and draft our punter. So it definitely doesn't look like our best draft. We need a punter, so hopefully no punters got picked. No. Alright, cool. Alright. So let's go ahead and look at the draft recap here. So our number overall pick is 72. Just 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 85 agility, strike to 77, carrying 65. His catching is 72, so he's got some hands. He's got some hands. So that's what's up. Alright. So we can change player position. The question is, does he have the ability to play left guard? Yeah, that's our right guard position. That's our right tackle. Oh. Huh. So, oh my god, it's taking forever. Alright. He definitely has I like the better skill set with him at the linebacker position. Yeah, I like that. Got a lot of corners on this squad. Alright. Yeah, so he's gonna have to move over to safety, strong safety. Basically, what it look like on his stats, like he'll be a pretty good fit for that. Let's go ahead and take a quick look, see what that look like. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back here real quick. Yeah, hopefully the season, next year we can repeat. Hopefully we ain't facing Minnesota again, cause man, we blew them out the water. Um, I don't think we'll have Andy Dalton for much longer, so we're definitely going to have to draft a quarterback next year. So I'll be drafting a quarterback next year. Running backs, we definitely be fine. I mean, we got 3 studs at running back. Man, I can start any 3 of these guys. Fullback, we cool. He was a beast last year for me. Wide receiver wise, hopefully we can re-sign John Ross. We'll see, but I got some sleepers. I definitely got some sleepers in the wideout position. Tight ends were pretty solidified. I just got to get him up some more, so I might work with him in the preseason off camera, get his stats up, try to at least. Hopefully be able to get him to like in the 70s by the end of the season. It's just the offensive line, man. I need our offensive line to get a little bit better. I think we did really good in the draft. We drafted 2 stud left tackles, so that helps out a lot. Left guard is something to be desirable, but they're young, so they're going to get a lot of PT and be able to develop. And then I got the coaching boost too to boost up the offensive line as well. So training wise, center position is fine. Right guard position, yeah. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. Right tackle. Eh. But the best thing that I do like about, playing Madden and the franchise mode, like when your offensive line has a really good season, like the players develop a lot faster in their development. So yeah, I mean, I got a backup stud who's gonna be really good. Play him a little bit more, give him some more experience. Cause Carlos Dunlap is getting up there in age, but he got 4 sacks in the Super Bowl. So Carl Lawson is a good pickup. Jordan Willis, good pickup. I need like one more right end to solidify. Defensive tackles getting up there in age. So I'm definitely going to need to replace these guys soon. Well, at least just Geno Atkins. These two I could definitely develop. This guy we'll see. Linebackers, not the best, but a solid. 1, 2, and I think a rookie. Nah. So they're all about like 2 years in. So the linebacker position was pretty solid for me last year. So left outside, so it wasn't bad. It wasn't a weak point because my front four was really good. Middle linebacker, man, all I got is Preston. If he get hurt, I got this guy. But then the game might surprise me because I had Nick Vigil, and Nick Vigil when Brown got hurt, Nick Vigil, showed up. So maybe that's a sign that I can probably make. Probably trade one of these guys for a draft pick next year and see what it do. Corners, pretty solid. Definitely work these guys up though. Definitely work these guys up. Hopefully you can get them in about the 70s by the end of preseason. Free safety, decent. Jesse Bates, the third, stud. So hopefully my rookie can relieve him of some PT so he gets some rest. He gets very fatigued. And then I moved Malcolm Porter, as you guys saw earlier, to the safety position because not really sure about this guy. I want to slowly develop him and go from there. But other than that, that's it. That's the team. I mean, that's the team we rocking with. You know what I'm saying? That is the team. Not too for sure if I'll be showing any preseason games. Honestly, I might, but I don't know. Face off against the Jags, returning from injury. So dang, AJ Green got hurt. When did that happen? It's slow as molasses right now. Alright, we'll just go back. It's low, super slow. Oh wow, and they gave us the 3 teams we played, and wow, our schedule was tough. We got Kansas City. I gotta see this schedule real quick. So that's our squad. So our defense of overall actually dropped. So we went from I think like 83, 84 to 79. And our offense at 79. Yeah, I mean we just got young on the offensive line. So hopefully through the experience of the preseason games I could develop these guys. But I like this team. I like this team a lot. I really do. We got 3-star running backs. Our wideouts, we franchise tag John Ross. And we got other stud wideouts. Maybe we'll probably be able to trade John Ross, get some picks out of him if we can't sign him. So if we can't sign him this year, I'll just trade him. You know what I'm saying? I'll see how that first little stint go of negotiations go. Then if he don't want to resign, I'm trading him, getting some picks for him. So yeah. Let's see, defense looking like real quick. Show you guys a quick little glimpse. And that's it on defense. Defense ain't bad. Defense ain't bad. I mean, we'll see how they play. But that's it. I mean, let's just go ahead and check out the schedule real quick, and then I'll shut the stream down, man. If you guys stuck around this long, kudos to you. But yeah, we'll take a look at the season. So what's that, the team? Yeah, here we go. I did the league. Oops. Alright. So we have Chiefs week 1, Vikings week 2, Chargers, Steelers, Raiders, Browns. Then we have our week 7 bye week. I like bye weeks around that time. Week 7 or week 9. Bye weeks are beautiful. After the bye week, we have the Bears, Lions, Packers, Ravens, Patriots, Jags, Broncos, Steelers, Browns, and Ravens to round it off. That's a tough schedule. That's a tough schedule. But let me know in prediction how many games you think we will win by the end of this year. I see 11-5 in here. I see 11-5, honestly. I'm not gonna say what teams is possibly gonna beat me, but I see 11-5. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that Super Bowl dub. We're defending champions. And I will be shooting out the NBA 2K. I'll be finishing up that season for you guys. And then we'll do the live stream of the playoffs of that. So, and then look out for the Fighter Z content. And I'll have some MK content on the way as well. And other content. So I'm gonna try to be a busy man this year, but I'm gonna get off here. It's late. I need some sleep, so I'm gonna work out in the morning. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video, the live stream. You guys have a good day. Codebreaker 00X out. Peace.